So, for all of the authors out there who are not quite at the level that you are yet, with the books that you've written, you have 4 out now, and you're an award-winning author, and now you're on international tour, and it just keeps growing from there. So it's kind of nice that you said that, because that gives our authors, our up-and-coming authors, things to look forward to. Yeah, so that's really nice.
Yeah, it's really
great. So I want to talk just a little bit about the radio tour before we get to the preview of the VIG. How long are you on the radio tour, the international radio tour?
Well, it's going to be almost a year. I started in May, and it's going to run until March 2016, and it's going to be just filled with things like this, dramatic readings. Hopefully you get to hear me speak less and less, and the words can speak for themselves, or someone else could read them. But it really is fun, and it's much nicer than I thought it would be, and maybe I was just too humble going into it. But it really has been a great experience so far. I hope the listeners like it.
Oh, wonderful. So, what's coming up next?
I wanted to let people know.
Where will we hear you next?
Oh, I'm sorry.
Go ahead.
You hear me next.
No, go ahead.
Tuesday, July 21st at 12 noon, we're going to have the Grit Show, and that's going to be the one with a lot of dramatic readings, and that's going to be on KNJO, Thousand Oaks, California, XRQK, Los Angeles, Airtime America, and about 15 other stations. I can't keep track of them, so you can go to internationalradiotours.org, and they will have a direct link to the live broadcast next Tuesday. And they have links to the videos from my book as well. But one more, you can also visit my website at JohnNuckelAuthor.com. That's JohnNuckel author.com. Now, I think what you wanted to ask about was the whole why we're here is the Prime Day sale.
Yes,
exactly. So
I'm
continuing.
Yes. What is that? What is that meaning?
Well, what that means is I'm going to keep this Prime thing going. So I have the whole trilogy, the VIG, Grit, Blind Trust on my ebooks on Kindle. You can go to Amazon.com and you could type in John Nuckel, it's Nuckel, and or you can just put in the VIG, Grit or Blind Trust, and they're on sale from now until Saturday night, July 18th. July 18th. That's Saturday, isn't it? I'm not even sure. Yes, Saturday night, July 18th. And you can get all 3 books for the price of one of them as of this morning. So it really is a good deal. And the reason why, I never ever do this. I never put these at a low price or anything. But the response has been so good, and the radio show has been so good, and so many people are listening, and the feedback has been great. I thought I'd just make them available for a few days at a really low price and just, put them out there so people can enjoy them.
Wow. Authors, are going to follow your lead. They're going to hear about this and they're going to say, now, why didn't I do that?
Well, I hope they wait a couple
days. Keep that sale going. Yes.
I hope they wait a couple days till my sale is over.
Exactly. Yeah. Well, that's really good, and that is a really good value. So that's wonderful, absolutely wonderful. Okay, so I really appreciate you, coming back to the campfire. It's just always a pleasure to have you here on the program and share with us what's coming up next with you, because you're so busy and your schedule is full. So it's always nice to hear what the authors are up to next. I do want to remind everyone that StorytellersCampfire.org will also continue to have links to the shows. The one that will come up in LA. Anytime John has a show, there's always a link on Storytellers Campfire as well. And we don't have all your videos, but we do have some of them on StorytellersCampfire.org as well. So, but thank you, John, for coming here and sharing that information with us. Now,
well, thank you so much. It's always a pleasure to visit with you. And I want to remind once again for people to tune in July 21st at 12 noon. Enjoy the Grit Show.
Absolutely. Yes,
okay.
Absolutely. So, and just to remind everyone, too, that the VIG that we are going to play here in just a few moments, we will be taking a commercial break, and then there will be music in between. But when we return, the VIG will be playing, and this is a show that aired on LA Primetime Radio. It had a tremendous audience, I believe, in 27 countries tuned into the program. It was just a phenomenal, and we just felt like we really needed to share this with our audience again and let them have the opportunity to hear the show. So this is Lady Selah. I'm signing off, and continue to stay with the program. You'll hear a commercial break. There will be music, and then the VIG, the preview of the VIG with the dramatic readings by Garfield Maitland, and then Rich Gelhausen and John Nuckel have an interview throughout the program as well. So stay on and continue to enjoy the show.
Go ahead. Open it.
Thanks. It's a
baby hazmat suit. It'll help protect your baby.
There are other ways to help protect yourself and your loved ones against certain diseases. Vaccines can help and are not only important for babies and young children, but throughout your entire lifetime. To learn more about vaccines for all stages of life, talk to your healthcare professional today. A public service of Healthy Women and Merck.
Hey, it's Niecy Nash, taking a break from my new TV Land sitcom, The Soul Man, to talk to all you moms out there. My character Lolly is a mom too, and she's pretty fierce when it comes to protecting her family. But all moms need to remember to take care of themselves too, especially when it comes to heart disease. It's the #1 killer of women, but you can reduce your risk through healthy diet and exercise. So spread the word and take care of yourself. Find out more at GoRedForWomen.org.